So we got some new music from some heavy hitters. We got Gunna, we got Ghostface, and we also got Conway. Where do you want to start out, Coop? You want to start out with the Gunna album?
What about the hit and Al?
Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Hit Boy and Alchemist and Big Hit, for that matter, put out a new single called Blacks and Whites. Yo, that joint is dope. This is the second single they done put out on their forthcoming project, dropping May 30th. The first one was called Foreclosure, with just Big Hit spitting. Beats is hard. And I'm just looking forward to, a project with them collaborating, because don't forget they put out the EP earlier this year in January with Alchemist and Hit Boy. And that joint went hard. So I think they got nothing but great stuff to offer with them collabing. And it just, when I see Big Hit, rap and, on the videos and stuff, it just makes me smile, man, because that's a story that not enough people are talking about. This man was locked down for so many years, and he comes home to a situation where he can get in the studio with his son, and they just putting out project after project. I don't even know when Hit Boy sleeps. Like, he coming off of 6 Nas projects, other projects, and then doing all these joints with his dad. It's with his
project, music Soul Child project, the Alchemist project, the Game and Big Hit project.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, it's just one of the best stories that
There's another project he got out. I forget with his crew.
Yeah,
they're not called Surf Club, but I forget the name just off.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep, but the whole situation with him and his pops, man, that's one of the best stories that hip hop has to offer in the last couple of years, and I don't think enough people talk about it.
I mean, I think it's one of hip hop's best stories, period. Like, for any era, for any genre, actually.
Absolutely.
There are these stereotypes and those archetypes of us in terms of the psychological and traumatic ramifications that come from when our fathers are incarcerated and thereby not able to be in our lives, that affects our behavior as grown men. There's the socioeconomic side of it, of him providing a job and a path for his father so that his father doesn't have to resort back to a way of living that probably landed him in prison. There's so many layers of it that are beautiful about the story. And then there's the fact that this nigga's the best producer in the game. And I've been saying it. And the more time it keeps going along, the more the beats keep reflecting it. When I was saying this 2 years ago, niggas was looking at me like I'm crazy. Do I sound like I'm crazy now?
No, I've always subscribed to Hit Boy being the best in the game. He's collaborating with one of the people who would be his main competition, and that's Alchemist. And the other person in that discussion would be Metro. But, Hit Boy's versatility to give you everything he can give you, from boom bap to trap to soul samples and loops, it's just insane to me, man. And it's quality and quantity with Hit Boy.
We're going to have this conversation when we discuss the Conway. Conductor is starting to put himself in that conversation, sir.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Conductor's dope. Conductor's dope.
Have a problem. Yeah.
Conductor's dope.
But the hit and Alchemist, I mean, from pretty much, it's like, I mean, dude, it's like having Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr. on the same team in this 1993, nigga. It's like,
right. And
like that.
But when Alchemist spits, bro, when he's on there rapping, man, I just miss Prodigy, bro. Like, when Alchemist raps, for some reason, it makes me miss P, But they put out, their chemistry is, they're really, their styles are polar opposite, but they complement each other well, with their production, and when they rhyme on the track together, it's kind of crazy. But I'm just looking forward to whatever they put out. So, y'all be sure to check that out on May 30th.
Oh yeah, so that's about to drop. That's coming around the corner.
And yo, I don't know any inside information, but listen, I'm hoping and suspecting there will be a Nas feature on that project.
Usually, when niggas say I don't have any inside information, AG, they've got inside information.
I really don't. I'm just, reading the tea leaves because, I've seen pictures on IG with Nas in the stew with Alchemist and Big Hit and, so on and so forth. So I'm just suspecting that, we might get another Nas feature. We're just coming off one, the Scar Tissue joint with Ghost, and Nas is active. We know he's making the joint with Primo, cooking that up right now, but he's still active out here doing features. So I hope we get a Nas feature on that album, and it'll just be dope to hear Nas over Hit Boy production again as well, even if it's for one track. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure a lot of us fans been dialing 1-800 Nas and Hit pretty often. So
I mean, I told you, Hit needs to be in the studio for the Nas and Preem album. Like,
yeah,
that's how
like an executive producer for real.
No, not even executive producer. Like Preem was around for some of the KD and Magic stuff. That's what I'm
He
saying.
was,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you need to OG it, sometimes you need to YG it, but you got to have some YGs around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because I don't want, like, how about this? This is going to sound crazy because I know they can't reduplicate the sound of like beat wise, like Prince probably doesn't have like a New York State of Mind or Nas like or Memory Lane left, but he can do some I Gave You Powers, and so I want it to sound like that sonically.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want it to be like too much boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2024, like not 1994.
Right. You got to update the formula.
Like my favorite intro goes. Yes.
Yeah.
I want the formula updated. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if like Hit was just in there to be like, hey, let's use this sound instead of that part of the drum machine. You know what I'm saying? Let's break this down. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at it like this, like the montage that I just did. It's like, well, no, I had to send it to Taj, and then I had to send it to Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Taj gave me her notes. Andrew gave me his notes. Then Taj came back with a little bit more notes. Then Andrew came back with a little bit more notes. Then I shot it to y'all. Then I reworked it anyway because by then I wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but when the team put it together, it tends to lend to more perfection. Like, look at our best rap albums. Most of our best rap albums are collaborative efforts.
Absolutely.
Like, think about it. Illmatic has a team of producers. The Chronic, Doggy Style, The Purple Tape. Solo missions, like it's rare that a solo mission with very minimal help, like reaches like certain feats. Like look at the Low End Theory, Into the Wu-Tang, Aquemini.
Yeah, everybody involved has to put their best foot forward, and that's how classics are made.
Yeah, it's just how classics are made. You got to have people in the room. I mean, Paid in Full is probably the outlier, but I mean, shit, he had fucking Eric B. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And Marley. Think about it. He had Eric B. and Marley for Paid in Full. That's big.
And you know,
you're not alone. It's
and
not
a
the
young
Michael Jackson song written by R. Kelly. You are not alone.
And a young Nas was around observing, getting studio time when Rod didn't show up, as he said on the song.
Arch Professor's around for Let the Rhythm Hit Him after Paul C died.
Yep.
Takes a village to make these classic rap shits.
Yep, absolutely.
Arch Pro is around on Midnight Marauders.
Yep.
There's True Joy on the Hook to Award Tour. Takes a team effort.
Yeah, for sure. The best albums ever created are mostly all team efforts.